Right, just working a little drill with 2 pads. Focus is on striking. So if I strike from an unobtrusive, non-aggressive platform with a preemptive strike, then there really isn't at this moment, other than me protecting this space, any protection for my head unless I pull my hands back or cover my head. The reason that my hands are higher than his is it gives me a platform to hit him first, and should he hit me first, action will always beat reaction unless your hands are already higher and I can equalise the disparity. So I could cover my head if he went first here, whereas if he went first from here, there's a good chance he's going to hit me before I cover. So we always want the hands up, that's the primary. But once you hit somebody, if I hit him with a clean, clinical, preemptive strike and he was down, I don't necessarily want to get into the habit of just coming back to a passive guard. So as soon as I've hit somebody, regardless of the outcome, whether he's down, whether he's staggered and I need to continue, as soon as I hit, I want to come back to a position where my hands are protecting my head. So as soon as I throw the strike, the shoulder's coming up and the chin is tucking. So if he hit me anywhere in the middle of me throwing this shot, he should only hit my shoulder and not get thoroughfare for my chin. If I hit him with a decent shot and went to attach and he hit me en route to that, then again my chin is tucked and my shoulders raised. So I want to get into the habit of that. So the drill is this. First thing that you want to get used to is, if I hit this and just retract, and it's not enough, then I'm still open. And it's at this point I could receive a shot. So you want the student to receive, just after this shot, a healthy cuff with the pad, which stings, particularly when it's cold, but is a lot more unforgiving than a bottle or a fist. So get familiar with this. So 1 for 1. I don't really want to get cuffed. So if he was to hit me, maybe I was to throw my preemptive strike at the exact same time he was going to hit me, maybe my shot lands but also does his a split second later, I want it to hit me when my hand's retracted and I'm covered. So I want this coming back and this shoulder up. So you get familiar with that cuff to recognise that you don't want that to happen. And then get familiar with how you can prevent it by coming straight back into an active guard. So now I hit it, bring this back, and now when he hits me hard, I've still got good protection. There's a chance that I'm not going to get hit on the chin. Now we're going to throw it into the drill, but the focus of the drill is on what you're going to do. So your whole thought process is hit, attach, hit, attach, hit, attach. That's the idea. That's all you're thinking about. So first of all, you're going to get familiar with, if a shot hits you inside of that dynamic, if you're covered and protected, you'll be fine. So I want you to very quickly get desensitized to, if he throws a shot at me, it doesn't matter, I'm already covered up, so that your total focus is only on what you're doing. So I'm going to hit, attach, constantly with forward pressure for 4 reps, and every single one of those reps is going to give me a good solid shot. And what I'm going to recognise from that is, as long as this is up when I hit, and as long as this is up when I retract, I should be fine. Right? So that looks like this. So I'm here. This. Now I'm in fight, protecting my head. Once you've done that a few times and you realise, oh, that really isn't that bad, you won't give that any focus. Now your total focus remains on what you're going to do. So now for the next 5 reps, what I'm going to focus on is hitting and attaching, and somewhere inside of that, he's got to throw a nice big shot. And if I wasn't covered, I'm going to recognise where I should have been. So it's a good feedback loop. And if I am covered, I'm going to recognise the benefit of the cover. But I'm not going to wait or anticipate, oh shit, he's going to throw a shot. I'm just going to focus on what I'm doing. From here, hit. So, this is a good way to consciously or unconsciously take away bad habits of dropping your hands. As soon as my hands are here in a passive guard and I need to engage, as soon as I come back, I'm in an active guard. That may be with your hands semi-closed, might be with your hands closed if you prefer to box, or it might be just simply open hands, bringing them back to index your eyebrows. This would be a passive guard, this would be an active guard. As soon as you strike, you're in a fight, you want to be in an active guard. And one of the reasons for being in an active guard is it will allow you protection from this quadrant if somebody else was to come in. If I was to hit this guy and then get suckered from this fucker, I'm going out. Whereas if I hit this guy and it's just habitual that I'm covered, we should be able to negotiate that and then engage. Make sense?